What's going on, everybody? It's another edition of Game Bytes, and we're looking at an oddity game I didn't know exists, and it is Dead Island Retro Revenge. Now, this was one of the side stories to the original Dead Island, so the game itself is kind of old, as you can expect, but it looked appealing to me because it looked like a retro arcade beat 'em up. So here you have our main character. They never gave his name, but he's surviving the zombie apocalypse. He's playing a version of Retro Revenge himself. And as you know, with any sort of zombie apocalypse, resources are scarce and people take your stuff. So he stole his Winnebago and his cat. So now he's on a mission to get back his cats. I'm sure it's Winnebago too, but he's mad, so I think he really wants his cat. He got his weed whacker there, and it's time to go and mow down some zombies. Yeah. He looks mad, don't he? So, as we're going, I saw this game. It looked pretty cool. And right now, at the time of this recording, it's on sale for just 99 cents. So, I'm like, why not buy it? However, it is not what I expected. It's a cool little game worth the 99 cents. But it's a runner type game, like like Temple Run, or it's like a runner beat 'em up, and that was not what I was expecting with this. And it's pretty cool for what it is. I like the effects. I love the gore. You can't have a zombie game without gore. I just think it's very unforgiving, especially since you have to go up and down, so that way you're not just evading zombies or getting in a path to kill zombies, but also you have to avoid the barricades, which is really annoying. I really thought this was a traditional sort of beat 'em up where, like a Streets of Rage or something to that effect, where you're going across the game board up and down, defeating the characters. You have your special infected zombies, which you get your then your power-ups, your in-game items you can interact with, like that oil drum that you just saw a few moments ago. I do like the different types of zombies. You have the runners, the joggers, which you have here. Now here's a power-up, and this hammer is just like the hammer of the gods. But again, I feel like a lot of is taken away from this game since it's an endless runner. You lose a lot of the control and a lot of the strategy, if you want to call it that, for beat 'em up by having this. And I think I used the magic attack there by accident. Yeah. So you have your power weapon and you have your magic attack in addition to the other normal attacks. And I don't like how the buttons are mapped toward specific movements and directions. So kind of like the old Double Dragon, where A punch kick to the right, B punch kick to the left, and here you see the weed whacker there as my power weapon, but you only get that for a short amount of time as well, and then your meter has to get back up. I do like the different affected. You have the zombies that are basically full of zombie goo. It's very unforgiving though as far as hits as well. There are many times playing through this level that I swear I didn't get hit, but I hit a barricade and I die, or I get one hit and I die. It's not at all forgiving, and I don't like that about this game either. I do love the character animations, but again, this being an endless runner, it takes something away from the fun, the arcade goodness of this. Endless runners are very much akin to mobile, not arcade, in my opinion. Now, obviously, what they have Temple Run in the arcade and a couple other ones that they brought to the arcade. But this is just, runner games are just so much akin to mobile devices. And it's just something that I feel like if this had been a traditional sort of beat 'em up, it's been a lot more fun. Again, getting back to the power-up weapon there, I think that with it being an endless runner, it's a game that the difficulty is increased more than it should be, at least for me. I felt as though that I've always said this is a pretty unforgiving game. Now the dog just like totally killed me. Like it just, and you see I still had like a little bit of life left, so I didn't even understand that. Some of the decisions in how your character dies and how much life he has left just kind of makes no sense to me. The dogs were killer though. I guess they should be, but just this is pretty unforgiving. I don't even know if I can recommend this 99 cents. I am actually a bit disappointed with the game the more I play through it. And you see I'm playing through the same level over and over again because it's pretty difficult. Or maybe I just don't like endless runners. Now I like how that zombie look kind of like Tarman from Return of the Living Dead, which is one of my favorite zombie movies ever. Again, the zombie types are just really cool. I do like that. You have the different types of zombies. They take different damage. They kind of blow up and or die. Do zombies really die? Because are they really alive? I don't know. But it's one of those things where you do have the different animations for the zombies. I don't like that you kick in that barrel and then you have all the damage off screen. Again, just it being an endless run, you can't help that. Like this instance, like I can't really tell if I'm going in between them or what. It's really frustrating. I just don't like that whatsoever, and I'm done. I can't do this anymore.